The Bandit's Back quest is a new 4-day quest in Update 1.6 for Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This is part of the Island Spirit quest storyline. Most likely you need to have done some of the other Island Spirit quests and have brought a certain number of your friends down to the Island Spirit, including Tuxedo Sam. Once you have this quest in your quest log, track it and go talk to Tuxedo Sam to start it. He asks how things are going with the Island Spirit. He says he enjoyed a stroll up to the Happy Hideaway, so you will have needed to have done that quest first. And he talks about skydiving adventures, so you will need to have done the Call to Adventure quest as well. And he says he believes we've been embodying different forms of friendship and he wants to go check on the Island Spirit. So this kicks off the quest and you agree to go visit her together. So head down to the Island Spirit and talk to her. We can see her more than we have in any of the other quests. He says it's delightful to see her looking so vigorous, and he wants to ask her a question. He says our new friends, Big Challenges and Top Hat, would really like to see her, and he asks if she might be ready to meet them soon. She says someday. She wants to be reunited with her old friends, but she's not quite ready yet. And she asks if we really think Big Challenges and Top Hat would still want to see her, because she is worried that they may change their minds. Tuxedo Sam says he believes they'll want to see her when she's ready, because old friendships can be complex. They have deep roots, and he's sure the three of them will work it out. She asks Tuxedo Sam what he does with his old friends when they spend time together, and he says sometimes they play music, that they're actually a group with a mission to spread happiness around the world. And he suggests maybe they could get the band together for a special Friendship Island performance. The Island Spirit says that a concert sounds like fun and she'd love to hear the music, so Tuxedo Sam decides to talk to the others, combine their efforts, and create something spectacular. So Tuxedo Sam says you need to go talk to the rest of the band, starting with Batsmaru. So head over there and talk to him. When I did this, Karopi was here too, and he says it's great to have both of them together, and he tells them about the concert. They both agree. Karopi thinks it's gonna be fun, and they say they can begin preparations tomorrow, but first we have to talk to Hangudon, Peckle, and Pachako. So next, head over to see Hangudon. He says he's in especially for his friends, and we find out that the two of them are close friends, and Hangudon always goes out of his way to be of assistance and helps Tuxedo Sam pick out the perfect bow tie while acting as his model. And we learn that Tuxedo Sam made Hangudon's suit. Next, go talk to Peckle. Tuxedo Sam tells him about the concert, and Peckle says he's in. Pachako happens to be running in the area, so Tuxedo Sam is able to tell him about the concert as well. He is in, but says he needs a little more time to finish his jog, which works fine because Tuxedo Sam says we're gonna need more time for planning. This completes part 1 of the quest, and you'll have to wait until Island Reset after the next day for part 2. After Island Reset on the next day, you should have part 2 of the quest. So track the quest and go and talk to Tuxedo Sam. He says there are 2 important items we need to begin work on. He says they need somewhere to perform. He's looking into what audio equipment we have. He's gonna do that with Pachako, and he asks us to talk to Karopi about finding a location. And he says that he thinks Karopi went to visit Hangudon. So head down to the comedy club. They explain that the comedy club stage is getting a little stale, so they want a new location. You name a few locations and none of them seem to be right. Kuropi says Rainbow Reef sounds like a really cool idea, and Hangudon says we could do a floating stage. So they decide we need a giant floating raft with speakers on it. And they say to make it, they're gonna need lots of woodblock, rubber, and some fabric. And of course, it's our job to find the supplies. So we're going to need 10 woodblock, 10 rubber, and 10 fabric. Once you have the supplies, give them to Kuropi. And they're able to build an initial raft really quickly. Kuropi got pretty tired, so they decide they need a break for now. They say that Batsmaru and Peckle were gonna work on a song, so we should go see if they need any help. So head over to the dance hall and talk to Peckle, and it sounds like things are not going well. They say they have writer's block and ask for some advice, so we suggest a change of scenery. And Peckle decides we should go talk to Ritsuko since she knows a ton about music. So head over to Ritsuko and talk to her. She asks about what they normally sing about, and while she sings about frustration, they sing about happiness. She suggests if it's a song about happiness to think about what makes them happy in a general sense. And then she asks them why they're writing a new song, and Peckle says it's to help the spirit of Friendship Island and that their band was made of friendship. So they say singing, dancing, friendship, and friends is pretty classic for a song, and they could make it about the island spirit. Asamaru says that would make it really special for this particular concert, and he says he'll work on lyrics, and then tomorrow they can get together for dance practice. This concludes The Band is Back Part 2, and you'll have to wait until after Island Reset on the next day for Part 3. After Island Reset on the next day, Part 3 of the quest becomes available. So track the quest and go and talk to Peckle. He says he's really glad he gets to put on a concert with his friends, and he says it's a special group, and it's been too long since they performed together. He says it's time for dance practice in the dance hall, and this kicks off the quest. Head into the dance hall and talk to Pachako. He says that Tuxedo Sam, Kuropi, and Hangudon are working on the stage, but for now, they'll practice the dance here and teach them later. So they practice the dance. And they check in on how the song is going, and sounds like the song is all done as well, because once they had the theme, the rest was easy. So it's time to go check on that floating stage. So head over there, and it looks like they've made a ton of progress. Tuxedo Sam gives a little pep talk. before rehearsal starts, Kuropi says they need a photo. So take a picture of the group. They're about to start their song, but as they're about to start, all of the mics go out because their moves were too powerful. So they need new microphones before they can rehearse. They know Retsuko has a microphone, but they need more than one. So go talk to Retsuko. She lets us borrow it, but says we need to return it. Head over to Choco Cat and explain about the concert. He's happy to help and says he can use the microphone to make a schematic. So gift him the microphone, and he says he'll probably have the plans ready tomorrow. This completes part 3 of the quest, and you'll have to wait until after Island Reset on the next day for part 4. After Island Reset on the next day, you'll have the Band is Back part 4. So track the quest and go and talk to Choco Cat. He gives you the microphone crafting plans and reminds us that we're going to need 6 microphones. So head over to the crafting table. Each microphone is going to need 1 iron ingot, 5 sparks, and 3 mechanisms. Once you have them crafted, head over to the floating stage and gift them to Tuxedo Sam. And this kicks off the concert. After the concert, everybody's really surprised that it came together so quickly, and they had fun, and we see a short cutscene with the island spirit. And they say they were reminding the island spirit of the power of old friendships. And My Melody and Hello Kitty talk about how they've been friends for a very long time. It made Retsuko want to sing some more soon. And don't forget to gift Retsuko her microphone back. There's a short discussion on how the island spirit is healing even more, and that their old friendship reminded her of how powerful that can be. And this concludes The Band is Back Part 4 and the end of the quest overall. After the quest, it looks like the floating stage remains, so maybe we'll see future concerts here. But hopefully this helps you with the walkthrough of The Band is Back quest and Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.